I'm a weed machine. I'm the best weeder, and Shelly says I have the best laugh. Today is Friday, September the 15th. Houses use the Roma tomatoes to make tomato sauce to can the big glass jars and to put on the shelf for the winter time. We can have it on top of pasta. It tastes a lot better than the jar of pasta sauce that you get in the co-op.
Oh, here I am with all the sauce we canned from earlier this season this year from our gardens. They were picked by our gardeners. And then we brought them home and we processed them into sauce. We keep them for the winter time and well, all the time of the year where we don't have this available. So I'm gonna use it right now to make something that I'm cooking for lunch for my house here at Columbine. So we like vacuum seal them and we do all the canning process here in the house. Like from the bringing them from the garden, chopping them, turning them into sauce and then canning them. And I'm gonna add now some. Yeah, I'm making this dish, which is vegetarian.
Yeah, I am too.
That's right.
And you too.
No, I'm not vegetarian. I like to cook vegetarian.
Yeah, you look like one. I you too.
Shashuka. It's a Middle Eastern dish. I'm also using some fresh herbs. I'm using cilantro. I'm using garlic from our garden. Cilantro is also from our garden. Eggplants from our garden. And I chopped a few tomatoes that are still left from the season. We still have some over there by the counter. So for this season, here in Columbine House, we did around 100 jars of tomato. So we hope this will last us for the season, like until, you know, the gardens start working again and we're able to like get fresh produce.
Oh, we seeded the tomatoes this last spring. They get seeded in the greenhouse, in the big greenhouse, and I help plant the tomatoes into the ground. I love working in the vegetable garden. Carolina, who used to work in the vegetable garden, she ordered them online, the vegetable garden patch, and Shelly gave it to us, and I sold it on my hat. That's a woodchuck.
Today's Monday, and what we're doing here is there's zucchinis over here that are big. And these are the seeds that I'm taking out of. These zucchini came from my field. Turtle tree seeds grow through these. These, when they're clean, they're gonna go to the pigs or to the houses.
So these are the Costata romanesca zucchinis, and they are really beautiful when they're really ripe. And we've been growing these now for 15 to 20 years. So these are one of our all-time favorites. And they look so beautiful. They're great for cooking. We have a bountiful harvest this year, which is good to see.
We harvest the zucchinis at this stage for seed, but this is not the eating stage of the zucchini. Of course, they have a really rich, creamy flavor, which is unusual for zucchinis. So we harvest the zucchinis at this stage because the seed is ripe inside, and you can still eat them, but it's a completely different vegetable. Once we've scooped the seeds, there's a nice big trough in the middle.
So you can put meat in there and rice and cheese in there. But this is the first step.